We apologize in advance, but we actually did some research this time. Did we fact check? Probably not. Sorry. Hello.
Happy Wednesday. How's it going?
Good. What about you?
Good. I'm ready for this week to be over.
It's same.
So much so that I just need to get out of this country. I need to get out of my head. And so I booked a trip.
I'm so jealous.
I'm going to Mexico, friends. When this is posted, I'm probably there, back, tanned, burnt. I don't
think you're going to be there yet.
Okay. Well, I'm very excited. Anyway, I'm going in the beginning of March, and it's going to be so fun.
But you're doing a little bit of work while you're there?
Yeah, I'm going to do half days.
Honestly, but that's the best, though, because then you get to save on vacation.
I mean, I need to take advantage of working from home before we go back in the office, and this is the perfect way. Mexico is only 2 hours ahead, and so I'm working Mexico time. I'll be done at 1 Mexico time, and then I can be by the pool and the beach for the rest of the day.
The only thing is, though, I mean, I don't know if it's high season, but, like, how many times have you been to an all-inclusive resort in Mexico?
Like, once a year for, like, 15
but, like,
years.
Don't you find that, like, all of the chairs are taken up, like, by 10 o'clock in the morning? Like,
yeah,
like my family would literally, like, my parents would get up, go put towels down, even though you're not supposed to do that, but it's kind of like an unwritten rule that you do it anyway.
All the time. Me and my sister are the people, and since we are working, I think it's in our favor, because we'll be up at like 8 a.m. their time.
Oh, so you're gonna go put the towel down.
So put the towel down, work for 4 hours, go back. I'm like, my chair's there ready for me, and my pina colada.
Everyone else though is gonna fucking hate you for not showing up until the later afternoon.
Yeah. No, I'm leaving. It'll be done 11 a.m. their time.
Like, 11 a.m. their time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Then you're fucking set.
And my Zoom background will be a fake one, so other people that are not my immediate team will not know that I'm in Mexico.
That's smart. Honestly, like I think it's a fantastic idea. Like I never thought of it because like I think I couldn't tear myself away. Like imagine there's a day that's just absolute shitstorm. Like and you're like, okay,
I'm on vacation.
I guess no, but that's the thing is like, are you realistically going to be able to do that?
No, probably not. And me, I'm a workaholic, but I'll be in Mexico, and that's fine because I'll just be sipping on a pina colada, working on Crisis after when my vacation starts. I won't be drinking while I'm working.
There's no Wi-Fi by the pool. Bye.
Yeah.
Well, I also booked a trip.
So exciting.
So Steve and I booked our flight. So we're going to Paris, Positano, and Rome.
Oh my gosh.
And it's our very, very delayed honeymoon. We were going to do the same trip like originally in like June 2022. We were supposed to leave like 2 days after our like giant fabulous wedding.
Right.
It was going to be fucking amazing. But this one is still going to be amazing because now like we're just like...
You're even more in love.
Sure. Well, like my dad like helped us with this as well. It's like part of like our wedding gift. So like
cute.
Spoiled.
So jealous.
I convinced Steve. I full on petition for us to get business class flights, and I won.
I'm so excited for you.
It's not first class, which like I'm totally fine with. I'm not like business class is amazing. I've never been in it before.
It's great.
I think the craziest I've ever gone on a flight is like when you're still on those planes that's like 3 and 3.
Yes,
and you're like business class, but all that means is the middle seat just isn't taken up by anyone.
Yes.
So it's like the same seat size as everyone else. Maybe you get a little bit of extra leg room, but that's it.
That's amazing. I did first class. Well, I did the lay down beds, which I think is first class. I don't know.
Yeah. Like the little pods.
Yeah, the little pods. Like when I was going to Europe, it was only like a $600 upgrade.
Oh,
$600 is a lot. I do recognize this, but I had a lot of money saved for this like once in a lifetime like backpack trip, and I'm like, if I'm backpacking for 3 months, like let's just get some like luxury out of the way. So it was a great way. You're gonna love it.
I'm so excited. I mean, it's 2 chairs, so at least it's just the 2 of us. We don't have to worry about a middle seat. You know, you don't lie down all the way, but it's like for most part, I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited. And that like, so I got that like round trip through Air France, and I'm very excited for it because I've heard they have good ones.
I'm excited for you for Positano. I feel like that is the honeymoon spot.
Yeah, and we got a really cool hotel that's like right on the water, and it has a pool that overlooks the ocean. And I was like, that's important because like I'm an asshole when it comes to beaches. I hate sand. I fucking hate sand. So I much would rather be like, okay, let's go to the pool and then think we're near the ocean, you know?
I love that. So you're gone for 3 weeks, eh?
3 whole weeks.
So we'll have some planning to do here at the We Apologize headquarters. Yeah, I'm sure I can scrounge up some guests.
So like we like very meticulously like picked out our Airbnbs because we had such a bad experience in Montreal.
Right.
We spent probably like 4 nights just like coming up with like just like our top threes, because we were doing Airbnb in Rome and Paris, but in Positano it makes more sense to get a hotel because then they own portions of the beach or whatever. Otherwise you have to pay for it. And like Airbnbs in Positano, unless you're paying like $1,500 a night, like garbage.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't know, like I know I have like a specific like level, and even the hotel we ended up with is like, it's okay, but I'm like, it's a 5-star, so like I have, it'll like be good. I hope so. It has really good reviews.
I mean, 5-star in Italy I think is really good. That is so for exciting. Europe
I think it must be good. So.
I just feel like there is some glimmer of hope in this world, you know, like the fact that I'm actually even risking, quote unquote, going on a trip. Like I'm just so excited that I'm mentally there, because I wasn't mentally there last year. I think with
Mexico though is like do they test you when you get there again?
No, they don't test. So to go there, I don't need a test, and then to go back, I need one to get back into Canada.
You don't need a test at all to go?
No.
Not even a rapid?
No, nothing.
What?
They welcome everyone. And then it's really nice because like the hotel.
Not even the airline.
Nope.
Oh.
I can literally just get on the plane and like not worry about it. That's why I paid extra for a direct flight, because I'm like, I'm not effing with this like a layover in the States. Like that is just so complicated, and I will pay more every time for a direct flight anyway.
Same.
But it's like really nice because, you know, in the event, knock on wood, that we get COVID, they'll provide us with another 10-day free stay at the hotel.
That's fantastic.
And then they offer antigen tests for free for US travelers, but like Canada doesn't accept antigen, so we have to pay like
for when you're coming back.
Yeah, so we have to pay like $200 for a PCR test, but we have to go to the hospital there. It's gonna be like really weird.
Ooh.
We're gonna have the hotel like
you should like accept like if they give you the free test, like just take it so you can like do it in your hotel room like a few days before or something.
Totally. I'm like, I might even get a couple rapids to bring with me for just like ease of mind that I'm okay.
Yeah, doesn't hurt.
Yeah, but it's exciting.
I wanted to update our folks on my shopping shit.
I love your shopping updates.
Because I have mini updates. So two mini updates. So finally, I got a pair of Abercrombie jeans that fit.
She's wearing them right now. I can attest. They fit perfectly.
They were worth it.
Beautiful.
This was like my 4th order, I believe. And then I had my 5th order show up as well, which was like the replacement of the other one. And they also fit, but you know what's funny? They're the exact same wash. Like both of the jeans. One is a pair of mom jeans. One's an ankle jean. The exact same wash. They both have rips on the knee. They look exactly the same. Am I going to keep both of them because they both look amazing? Absolutely.
As you should. I'm the type of person like, I'll buy a t-shirt, it looks good, I'll buy the same one in a different color.
So I literally, I have a video from my Google thing where I was like, Steve, I did it. Like, tell me it's amazing. Tell me I'm amazing. Tell me I'm amazing. And I was like, now that I know that this style fits, do I go order more? And he's like, I think you have to.
Oh,
so then I waited a day, and the next day they're like 25% off all jeans. And I was like,
it's a sign.
This isn't a sign. I don't know what the fuck is. So I got 3 more on the way. And I know that they're going to fit because they're the same like style.
Okay, that's amazing. I need new jeans. I need to find, maybe I'll look into Abercrombie, but I don't, like online just stresses me out because I never fit. Like I just like to go into store. But
you live downtown, so like they don't carry the curvy line in store, but you can just go return it in store.
Oh, that's all I need. That's all I need.
Like for me, it's still a pain in the ass. So like for me, I just get them to send me the thing. They just subtract $7.
Oh, okay.
And then you send it back. So it's pretty good. And then the other update was on Sunday. Did I talk about the Aritzia jacket that I ordered last time?
I don't recall.
It was in the same time that I ordered the winter boots. I also decided I wanted to get one of the waterproof parkas from Aritzia. And I was like, I got the long one. I got it in this beautiful olive green. I got it in a extra small, or no, a size small, because that's what size my other one is, but it's a thicker fabric, so it was like crazy small, so I was like, shit. So then I got it on sale for, I think it was like normally like $500. I got it for $450. Fucking Aritzia discounts.
Aritzia discounts are insane.
Insane.
In the worst way.
So I go online, I'm like, hey, like, can we do a swap? And they honor the same price and everything. They send me a large. I get the large and I'm like, it fits. And I keep it for like probably like 2.5 weeks. I keep the tags on it. I kind of wear it outside just to quickly walk the dog because I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Yeah. And then finally I tell Steve, I'm like, I gotta get a medium. Like I think I need a medium. I go online, they're sold out of medium. And I'm just like, shit, what am I gonna do? I go back and forth. Finally, on the website, it's like, oh, Guilford has one in medium in the color I want. I was like, okay, sick. I spent an hour trying to get a hold of people at Guilford because they never answer the phone at the stores because they're so busy.
And for people that are listening, that's a store, like a physical store she would drive to.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Physical store. It's about 30 minutes away from me. So then finally they answer it. They put it on hold and I'm like, amazing. I will be there tomorrow. I drive all the way out there and the traffic wasn't bad or anything, but it's still out of my way. I get there. I'm like, hey, I'm exchanging this. You guys put it on hold. The girl can't find the jacket. And I'm just like, I put it on hold. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I found it. And I'm like, okay, sick. So I don't even try it on. And I'm like, it's fine.
Oh,
so I take the bag and I leave. I go do some other shopping. I go grocery shopping. I go home. It's been a long day. I've spent like 2.5 hours at the mall shopping too. So I'm a little tired at this point. And I know, like, you know, when you're just exhausted knowing what's ahead of you for the day?
Yes.
I was going to be doing meal prepping the whole night. So I was like, I'm exhausted. I get home. I put the jacket on because the whole thing was I wasn't sure if the medium would fit me because I have wide hips.
Right.
So that was like the big discussion topic Steve and I were talking about. So I put it on. I'm like, look, it fits my hips. It's perfect. I love it. And he's like, yeah, but why'd you get the shorter version? And I was like, holy shit, you're right. Like, because there's like a short, a midi, and a long. And I wanted the long, but they gave me the midi. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I'm just gonna call that one you. Like, that's
it's my fault for not trying it on. But like, it was chaotic. Like, they were just like, okay, give us your jacket. Okay, here's your new one. Like, they just wanted me fucking out because if you're not giving them new money, they're like, get out of my fucking face, leave. So then I'm trying to call them again to be like, do you even have it? Because I'm not gonna drive all the way out there if you don't even have it.
Yeah.
They're not answering. And I was like, maybe I'll go another day. And Steve's like, you got to go today. You got to get it done. So I fucking drive all the way back out there.
Wow.
Literally 10 minutes after I got home.
Wow.
I go right back out there. And then the first girl I see, I explain what happened to her. And she was actually like super, super nice about it. And then she actually finds the jacket that was in the back that had my name on it and everything. So the other girl before just probably fucking pulled it from the rack and was like, get out of my face. And so I explained to her because like, now that she was scanning in the shorter version, it was $50 cheaper.
Right.
So I was like, FYI, I bought the longer version. So like, but it was on sale, And she's like, oh, we should be able to honor that. Like, no problem. Because it was meant to just be a direct exchange. Then like the manager comes and then she's like, okay, yeah, I guess we'll honor it as a one-time favor. And I was like,
why? A favor to who?
Yeah. I was like, why are you talking about like, I'm asking you to do something. Like, this is what you should have done in the first place.
Yeah,
you made me drive an extra hour to fix your mistake.
Oh God.
So eventually, and then this other girl was like, you need to check her receipt. Like, I felt like they thought I was trying to scam them. And I was like, do you, like, not to be one of those people, I was like, do you know how much money I fucking spend in this store? Like, seriously? I know it's like probably median in comparison to a lot of other people, but I'm like, don't make me feel like I'm a scam artist.
No, totally. And it's like $50 difference. Like, chill it, F out.
I know. So in the end, I tried it on. It was amazing. I was like, this is perfect. Let's get the fuck out of here.
That's nice. I need a new winter coat as well, so I'm on the lookout. But
honestly, it sounds like a lot of money, but for like a parka, it goes up to like -40.
No, that's amazing. I mean, the winter coat that I had, it was probably like $300, and I bought it like 8 years ago. Like, it lasts forever. So yeah. It's great. That's
my chaotic story of like shopping everywhere. So
maybe like stop shopping for like 2 weeks. Give it a break.
Well,
what else do you have
feel
coming?
Like just those Abercrombie jeans are coming, I think. But I feel like I'm gonna have to start shopping soon, like as spring stuff is coming out for the Europe trip.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have like some cute dresses to have like a moment, you know?
Totally. I'm so proud of myself. I went to Old Navy just to see like what they had. I bought an $8 dress, and I think that's the only thing I'm gonna buy from Mexico. I'm gonna reuse everything that I have, which is not usually the case for me.
The thing is like with Mexico, I would always spend so much money on new clothes, and like, yeah, like you really. Who are you impressing in a Mexican resort?
I love just like getting dressed up and going for dinner every night.
No,
like, so
100%.
Fun. But all day you're wearing a bathing suit.
All day you're in a bathing suit. And I always just take so much clothes. And every time you come back from Mexico, you have to wash everything because of the humidity anyways. So it's like just keep her low key.
I bought a beige suitcase, so I get to use my suitcase.
Oh my God, I'm gonna look so cute. I'm so jealous. Cute. It's a nice suitcase too.
I know.
Sponsor us.
Seriously. But today's episode, we're talking about celebrity conspiracy theories.
Yeah, this was TR's idea.
I thought it was funny. I think it's like funny and light. It's not gonna get too deep. They're not too long. But before we jump into celebrities' conspiracy theories, I compiled some conspiracy theories that celebrities believe in, and I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, because some celebrities
so I'm just gonna whip through them really quickly.
Okay.
So the Earth is flat. B.O.B. believes in this. You know the song, the airplanes in the night.
Yeah. Do you pretend that airplanes in the night?
He actually wrote a song called Flatline that is dedicated to the Earth being flat.
Ew.
And then along with NBA Kyrie Irving and Tila Tequila, which I think we've actually
Tila Tequila's fucked up anyway.
She's so crazy. A couple celebrities believe that 9/11 was planned by the U.S., specifically George W. Bush's administration, and that is Mark Ruffalo, which is really upsetting because...
That is really upsetting.
He's such a big crush of mine. Like, I find him so cute. I love his voice.
No, I love him.
Like, I just love him, and this is upsetting for me. And Charlie Sheen, but I'm not surprised.
Oh, he's like the male version of Tila Tequila.
He believes in every conspiracy theory.
That's very true.
Megan Fox thinks that Bigfoot is real, and she's actually set a goal, like a lifetime goal, that she will prove this to the world, that she'll find him.
Yes, I would love to see her and fucking Machine Gun Kelly out in the wilderness.
Her engagement ring, did you hear that he put like thorns on the side so it hurts when she takes it off? Because love is pain.
No.
It's a true story. He said it.
Speaking of engagement rings, super, super quick. So I'm catching up on Vanderpump Rules. Are you caught up?
I'm
not fully caught up. I'm just on the episode,
spoiler alert,
where Sheena and Brock get engaged, I haven't gotten to what I think is going to happen. I haven't gotten there yet.
I know, don't worry.
So the ring that he bought her, can we just talk about that for 2 seconds? $25,000
for Morganite.
I also have a Morganite, and they're beautiful. Stunning. But like, I know how much a Morganite costs. So unless it was like completely like circularly padded and then also all the way around in diamonds, maybe. But he got scammed.
How many carats was that again? 10 carats or something? It was absolutely insane. It looks so fake and hideous, and it looks like a fake diamond. Like, it doesn't look good
because it's like pink, and because it's so overly big, like it's not tasteful, and that's why it's just so crazy. And I just also found it hilarious how he's like, put $4,000 on this credit card, put $4,000 on this, put $2,000 on this. He's like, I have really bad credit in the States, and it's like, ooh,
he is truly
trash.
You're trash, kid. Yeah. Like, truly. Okay, and the last one, Steph Curry, the basketball player, like, he's fun. Like, his kids are so cute, and his family. He believes that the moon landing never really happened. And that's a huge conspiracy. Do you believe in that? Oh, okay. I was going to say it. That's a huge conspiracy theory that people believe in, and that's shocking to me.
I want to know like what the reason is why they think it's fake. Like what's the agenda that the government had to fake it?
Yeah, well, I know one side is like the government, but then the other side is like true. The way that it was filmed, it just like doesn't look like it or something. I don't know.
It was also like in the 60s
when we were
or something.
When you had like TV antennas, like no, it's gonna be horrible quality.
You're gonna tell me, oh, this looks weird. Everything looked weird.
Seriously,
that's when TVs like first fucking came out.
I just find it funny. There was a lot of like, I didn't want to include like COVID-19, but there's so many like people think it's conspiracy theory. Like Madonna thinks that it is, and
Madonna's fucked up though.
And who is Jenny?
Jenny McCarthy. She's general anti-vax. Like, she is the reason why so many crunchy moms don't like vaccines. Who? Crunchy moms?
What's crunchy moms?
Okay, I also just learned this.
Okay, way to throw it in. New vocab.
It's a TikTok vocab.
Okay.
So a crunchy mom is like
Ew, I hate that.
I don't understand like the relation to the word, but it's like the moms that are like the almost like helicopter moms, like I think like there was a girl that was like acting out like her conversation with the crunchy mom, and it's like, oh yeah, here, I made us some tea, and she's like, oh, you buy your tea? I forage for mine from the forest and get herbs and spices naturally from the earth. Like, that's a crunchy mom.
That makes sense. Also crunchy, I wonder if that is like like a hippy dippy type of mom. Yeah, that's funny. But those are just like some conspiracy theories that celebrities believe in.
Celebrities like that shouldn't have a fucking platform, if you ask me.
Seriously, I agree.
Okay, do you want to go first, or should I go first?
You can go first.
Okay, I will go first. Okay, so first one is the first conspiracy is that Avril Lavigne is actually dead, and that there is a replacement version of her.
I find this quite funny.
It's
like silly.
I mean, the thing is I didn't look into enough pictures. Like, okay, no. I'll just get into it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the conspiracy is that she died in 2003, which would be shortly after her successful album Let Go, which had top songs like Skater Boy, Complicated.
One of my top albums as a kid.
He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? So that she died shortly after that album and replaced by a body double named Melissa Vandella. The theory alleges that the pressure of fame combined with her grandfather dying sent her into a deep depression after the album's release, and she died by suicide shortly after.
Creepy.
So some of the so-called evidence towards this is that changes in her appearance between 2003 to the present, and I'm like, I'm sorry. In 19 years, you want me to look exactly the fucking same?
If I look like what I look like in 2003, like, please, I can't even imagine.
Just bring back the haircuts. That's all I want.
My bowl cut. That's some crazy haircuts.
And also potential subliminal messaging in her follow-up album, Under My Skin. And there was also a photo shoot where the word Melissa was written on her hand. Okay, I heard that. Okay, I don't know if this is Avril Lavigne or another celebrity that is conspiracy theory to be dead, like in my research, but someone, I think it was Avril Lavigne, but like Melissa acted like Avril Lavigne, or there was like a stunt double to fake out. So I haven't
sorry.
Yeah. So apparently Melissa was hired to distract paparazzi, protecting Lavigne, and Lavigne befriended her before her supposed death and taught her how to sing and perform like her.
Wait, that's actually so crazy. I don't believe it because, like, I don't want, like, that's horrible. Like,
the photo shoot where Melissa was written on her hand, though, like, make it make sense. Like, okay,
who's putting their own name?
Exactly. I am me. I am Alex. I'm going to a photo shoot, and I'm like, oh,
what's my name?
My name right here.
It would make it more sense if it was Avril. Like, to remind her that she's Avril. Like, that makes more sense than Melissa.
You are Avril.
Avril. First name Avril.
So, after, allegedly she teaches Melissa how to be like her and then dies. Her record company allegedly buried the news of Avril's death and hired Melissa to continue to make a profit and record all of Lavigne's future work.
Wow.
Another reason to back up this theory is that there have been disappearances of various moles and other skin blemishes, like on her like body and face over time. But I'm like, okay, do you also realize she's a celebrity?
Yeah, and she has Lyme disease.
Yeah. I think, actually, I didn't write it down, but like one of the other things was like they saw her in a grocery store when she supposedly had Lyme disease and was supposed to like be in treatment. And I'm like,
oh my God, people get it.
You don't know this girl's schedule. Like, it's just like, it's the weirdest reaches for me.
It's so weird.
And lastly, I have Lavigne responded. Okay, so her response was just that people are just bored and need something to talk about.
I agree, and honestly, kept her relevant for all those years that she went in hiding. Like, truly.
That's true. Yeah, but then, I mean,
she's trying so hard to have a comeback. And when I tell you I was Avril Lavigne's #1 fan, I was Avril Lavigne's #1 fan to the point where, like, I met her, she shook my hand, I didn't wash the hand. Like, I was that, like, I loved her. She signed my album, like, loved her.
What year was this?
Oh, I was in elementary school, so I don't know. So probably 2003. Probably.
Did she look different?
No, you know what?
Was Melissa written on her
19
hand?
years ago. Actually, that actually checks out. It was probably like 19 years ago. But this is weird. But Avril Lavigne has very teeth. Like, her teeth are
teeth are very like her two front teeth are a little bit behind, and she has really thick canines.
I find Eastern European teeth. It sounds so weird when someone's from like Poland or whatever. Like, I just know for their teeth. Like, I don't know.
Do I have that? I'm Eastern European.
Yeah. Yes. You
like
do.
They're a little bit more prominent.
Yeah, prominent, or like it's a little like I can't explain it, but I can identify when someone is Eastern European based on their teeth. Like, it's weird.
Wait, now I'm really self-conscious.
No, they're great teeth.
I've always been self-conscious of my two front teeth because I felt like they were really short.
Oh no, they don't look
like
short.
My what's the word? Like, who I really wanted to look at was like Hilary Duff, because she had the same thing as me. Like, she had really short teeth, and then she got veneers, and I was like, she looks amazing. So I went to my dentist and I was like,
oh my God,
I showed him a picture. I'm like, Hilary Duff got this done. I want it. And he's like, you're actually not a candidate for that whatsoever.
Thank God.
Because I have an overbite. And he's like, you'll literally chip them right off. And I was like,
no, your teeth are great.
Nice
it's not in the it's like in the shape. I truly can't tell you, but I'll show you a couple Eastern European teeth that I just like, you'll know. My teeth are so fucked. Like, they're all chipped. All of them. Every single one of them are chipped because I grind my teeth to shit.
I didn't know this. Steve showed me the other day because he's a grinder and he has a
night guard.
Yeah, night guard. But like on the bottom, on the inside, there's like extra muscle that's formed. It's the weirdest thing.
Ew.
Like go like this. You don't have it. He does though.
That's scary.
He's like, show me your mouth. I'm like, what? He's like, here, see mine. I was like, what the fuck?
That is so weird.
Okay, what's your next one?
Mine has no facts. It's really quick, but I just think this is so funny. Everyone whip out their phones to Google.
Okay.
Anne Hathaway's husband is Shakespeare. People on the internet think that actor Anne Hathaway's husband, Adam Schulman, is reincarnation of the late poet and playwright William Shakespeare. Gotta give credit to the person who started this rumor. The conspiracy first floated by Twitter user @PeachyBlackGirl over the weekend. Not only draws physical similarities between Schulman and Shakespeare, but also notes that Shakespeare's wife was named Anne Hathaway. They look similar.
Okay, but Anne looks nothing like Anne.
But he looks similar.
Yes and no. For me, okay, no, it's the nose for me.
Put it up into the camera.
I don't know if
they
people
can see
that far.
But
or maybe I'll try and edit it in.
That's a painting, not a photo of Shakespeare, because there was no cameras back then.
Okay, that is true. But like, yeah, I guess in this painting, his nose is like pretty like straight, whereas like her husband, he has kind of like what I call like the bulb on the end, and it kind of like hangs over a little bit. So like the lips, the eyes, and the eyebrows, obviously.
It's him.
They both have very clear skin.
Beautiful. Like they're I wonder if he's like a poet. I wonder if it was like writing.
Is that it? Is it just that he looks like him?
It's truly that it, and everyone just jumped on the bandwagon.
I would love it if at least in real life he was like a playwright, like on Broadway or something. It would be
so funny. I don't know what he does for a job, but it's just like it just took off, and everyone's like, "That's Shakespeare." Like his wife is Anne Hathaway. Like it is it. And I'm like, honestly, yeah. The fuck. Okay, that was like the shortest one that I'll cover.
Okay, the next one I have is that Katy Perry is secretly Jean-Bonet Ramsey. So this all started from a random YouTube video by like a psycho, basically, named Dave Johnson. So he claims that the 1996 Ramsey murder case is all a hoax and that Katy Perry is Jean-Bonet Ramsey and kept it quiet in her rise to fame. A direct quote from the video. Nobody died, nobody got hurt. That sacrifice was in name only, and that was to get something, and that something was to become a star. Jean-Bonet became Katy Perry, and that's a fact. I'm like, you literally just talked in circles to make that your own fact. All right. His evidence that Jean-Bonet's parents, John and Patsy, look similar to Perry's own parents, Keith and Mary, even though Patsy died in 2006. So, okay.
Do the math.
And then they put like images of Katy Perry as a child next to Jean-Bonet, and they're like, oh, like they're so similar. Me personally, I give it a 7 out of 10. Like,
okay.
I didn't look at it, and I was gonna say, I'm like, you could probably put a picture of like almost any little blonde girl with blue eyes, like
100%.
You can make a case. So their whole thing is like, a lot of people are focusing on like the eyebrow and the eyebrow bone, and they're like, so again, quote, "You're born with your eyebrows. They're very close indeed, aren't they? As you know, this whole entertainment industry is just a charade. You really don't know the truth." And I'm like, if you would have seen my eyebrows when I was like 13 years old, they look nothing like what they do right now.
And also celebrities change their face constantly. Like she probably has microbladed laminations,
Botox,
like
everything,
waxing.
But then people are like, okay, but also Jean-Bonet was born 6 years after Katy Perry was.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's it.
That's funny. I know these are just like fun little ones, but that's interesting. I remember I was really obsessed with the Jean-Bonet case. I would watch like every documentary.
Yeah,
I don't want to get sued.
I'm confirmed that
it's the brother,
100%.
Yeah.
He's crazy. I just genuinely hope that like the dad on his deathbed will be like, he did it. What's the brother's name again?
Paul.
No.
Brian. John.
Nope.
Kevin.
No. It's something weird. Now I need to look it up. Jean-Bonet brother.
Killer. That's his nickname.
Burke.
In stocks? Imagine if his nickname was like, "Hey, killer."
Young killer.
I think I need sleep. Okay, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, my next one this has been around for a while, but this is interesting. I didn't know where it kind of like sparked, but Khloe Kardashian, conspiracy theory that her dad is not Robert Sr. and it's actually OJ Simpson. You've heard of this, right?
I've heard of that, and also someone else, like another lawyer or something, but she looks identical to him.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Identical.
Okay, I want to say, like, I feel really bad for Khloe because I couldn't imagine, like, the whole world thinking your dad's not your dad and your dad died. Like, super sad. And I don't believe in this, but, you know, I just I'm doing my job, you know? I have to report the conspiracy theories. So the rumor goes back to when the family first entered the spotlight. If we all remember, in 1994, Robert Sr. came out of retirement to join the legal team of O.J. Simpson. And he was like a really close family friend. And while they were on trial, in 2013, the Kardashian stepmother that was married to Robert Sr., Ellen Pearson, came forward and insisted Robert confessed that Khloe was not his biological daughter shortly before his 2003 death. Though she never identified who the Good Americans founder's real father is. That was from People.
I hate it when they do that.
I know. Almost immediately after, Kim and Khloe slammed their one-time stepmom for sharing ridiculous stories about their family in an effort to make a quick buck. At the time, Ellen exclusively told In Touch, "I am simply stating the facts and the truth, their father's truth." Which is very interesting.
That's really sad, though.
It's really sad. And obviously, as Khloe's fame began to grow, so did people's suspicion that she wasn't fully related to her siblings, Kim, Courtney, and Rob. And people pointed to her height and blonde hair as hints that she wasn't biologically her father's daughter. Since then, fans have sought out just about any way proving she's not a real Kardashian, which is so true. Like, they'll go at any length. I just want to point it out. My sister is 5'2", and I'm 5'11". I'm a redhead, and everyone else is a brunette in my family.
Your mom's a redhead, isn't she?
Nope, they all dye their hair to look like me.
Oh, nice. No, definitely. Like, I think, but definitely if you look at like Kim and Courtney next to each other, they look like the exact same person almost.
Yeah.
But then but they also all get plastic surgery.
Well, that's the hard
So
part.
they all kind of look alike in a way right now.
Khloe and Rob look really similar, like in the olden, like the first couple seasons when they had no work done. Like, you're like, oh, well, obviously they're brother and sister.
Yeah, but if you do look at like their pics when they were like kids, like I've seen it before because I'm convinced that her dad is someone else.
Oh, you're convinced, eh? Yeah, that's crazy. Also, like, OJ Simpson's black. So, I mean, it's
not impossible.
It's not impossible.
Because, I mean, I even came across a TikTok the other day of someone being like, I just found out that, like, my grandmother was actually black, but because she had such light skin, she was passing as Caucasian. And
Crazy.
they only found out because they did, like, one of those, like, 23andMe, like, DNA tests.
I have seen cases like that.
So, it's possible, but it's just, like... But the guy that I was talking about, like, he's white. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I back Khloe any day of the week. So, girl, I know you're a Kardashian.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, like, even, like, she knows. Like, there's no way that she hasn't gone down that path.
1,000%. If someone even... Like, when I was a kid, I would always pretend that I was adopted. I was like, you guys adopted me. Like, I have red hair. Like, my mom was like, no, this is your birthing photos. Like, you're us. But...
It's funny. I always say to myself, because I just got my lashes put on again yesterday.
I know, they look so cute.
Thank you. But when I don't have lashes on and I'm washing my face at night, I just look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, I look exactly like my mom. Like, exactly to a T.
Crazy.
And I'm like, definitely not adopted.
I don't really look like anyone in my family. No, I do. I look like my dad's side. Like, I look kind of like my aunt.
I think you look like your mom.
Thank you. You're the only one who says that. When we take photos together, sometimes we do, but I think it's just the red hair. But yeah, it's funny. So I thought I'd throw that one in.
I like that. Wait, you have another one?
I have another one. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I have another one.
I have another one. I just went.
Oh, okay.
Khloe Kardashian.
What was there, Prince Harry? Or is that
I'm not gonna lie. I just like wasn't
you ran out of time, or you didn't know?
I just had no interest. I was like, I don't even know who these people are. So there's a theory that Prince Harry's father is not Prince Charles, and it was like this other dude,
a tennis guy that Diana admitted to having like an affair with. But he also looks exactly like Harry, and he has red hair.
Him and William though look like brothers, and honestly, like Harry next to Charles, like they look.
I see him looking like both of them.
Not Charles.
But it's
Is it Charles?
Charles is his supposed dad. William is his brother.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like, wait, what?
Wait, did you hear that they, when Charles becomes king, Camilla's going to be queen? Fucking bitch.
Roll over your grave, Diana. You deserved way better. Did you watch Spencer? It just got nominated for an Oscar.
No, I've been meaning to watch it. Is
it little slow, really good.
I tried to watch House of Gucci the other day, an hour in, had to give up.
It's really slow.
Really
it got
fucking
snubbed,
slow.
though, in my opinion. Like, I think Jared Leto was insane. He was so funny and so good.
I literally just, whenever there's a movie where I'm either like, I'm not going to watch it or I'm too impatient, I'll read the Wikipedia plot and it tells you everything. And then like an hour in, I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to read it. Like, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah.
And even reading the Wikipedia, I was like, I'm confused. So I definitely would have gone right over my head if I watched the movie.
Well, she put a hit out on, killed her. Yeah. I thought it was really good. I saw it in theaters and was not prepared for the 3-hour length. Like, I thought it was just like a normal 2 hour. So I was getting a little fidgety at the end. But overall, I really liked the story. But yes, I agree. It was slow.
Slow. I think she did a good job, though.
Very good.
Okay, so my last one is the rumor of Jeffree Star and Kanye West dating. So I don't know if it's not a conspiracy. It's more of like a rumor.
Yeah, or like fact.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing is like this one, like I could believe it. I think Kanye's into some freaky shit.
Oh, totally.
Like he like gets manic like when he's off his meds and shit. So I wouldn't doubt that he's like, I'm gonna try a little dick tonight.
Totally. Totally.
Okay.
That's like me every Okay, go ahead.
So this rumor started in January of 2021.
Yeah, it's so recent.
Yeah, it's like a year ago.
Yeah.
So rumors surfaced of Jeffree Star and Kanye West having an affair. And it was started by a TikTok by a girl named Ava Louise. And these are quotes from her saying, Kanye has been hooking up with a very famous beauty guru, male beauty guru. A lot of people in this scene have known for a while. I can't say who because he'll sue me, hint, hint. But it's part of the reason Kanye's so religious now. It's his self-hatred. My source is legit, I promise. So fans like very quickly were like, it's Jeffree Star, because he also has a home in Wyoming that's like down the street from them. And same thing like in LA, like they're in like the same Calabasas area as like all the Kardashian people live in. Like I think he said like Khloe was building a house down the street from him, so like they're all very close by.
Crazy.
So he also like posted like a picture like captioning it like, I'm ready for Sunday service, which is like what Kanye was doing for a while.
And you know Jeffree is eating this all up.
Oh yeah, I made a note being like, like I looked at like 3 different articles and it was like different quotes from him, and I'm just like, he's fucking milking this. But he was always like, in all of the articles, he wasn't trying to drag it on. He was just like, this is so weird, this is so stupid, let me just say this one time, I only like very tall men. And I was like,
wait,
what, you don't like the short kings?
How tall is Kanye?
I think he's average. I don't think he's like, I think he's like 5'9", 5'10".
5'9".
Let me look it up.
5'9" is not average for men, is it?
I think so. I think 5'10".
Jesus,
is the average.
You know, it's sad when you're taller than the average man.
Let me look that up. Okay, Kanye's 5'8".
Oh, that's sad.
Okay, and now I'm gonna look what is the average height for men. I mean,
US, I guess.
Yeah, like we'll say North America.
Yeah.
5'9". Tony Rose like, there's no hope for me.
There's no hope. I'm back on the Bumble game, so there could be some hope.
Nice.
Kind of. I'll keep you guys posted.
Let me see if I have anything else. So I basically made a note to say like, Star keeps giving quotes to fuel this stuff. He was denying all of it, saying it's stupid, but I think he like obviously loved the attention for it. Like totally. What a rumor.
Well, did you hear the totally side tangent about Khloe Kardashian and Harry Jowsey dating? Like, did you hear about that? Real? No, it's like totally fake. But there was like a news article about like how he like gave her a ride in a Bentley and gave her flowers, and he posts on his Instagram a Bentley and flowers, and they're like, he totally went to like Google Images and got that one to like feel it. But she like came out and she's like, absolutely not, like just she was like, disgusting, I would never. She was like, hard. Yeah, that's so funny.
Harry Jowsey is an interesting one. Like I love Harry how like Jowsey. When what did I say?
Styles.
Oh yeah, Harry Jowsey, that's what I meant to say. Harry Styles, also interesting.
Love him.
But like when Nikita Dragon came out and was like calling people out for who she had sex with, and he was one of them, and he's like, yeah, I did. Like I think she's like a beautiful woman. Like he wasn't trying to like hide it or anything. He's like, yeah, doesn't matter to me.
Love him.
Yeah.
Maybe he should date Jeffree Star. That would be problematic couple.
So my last note was just that there was like never a response from Kanye West, but then he subsequently separated from Kim the next month in February 2021. So I don't know. You put it together. I honestly like. I don't know. I could see it being real.
I can see it being real. Like maybe they slept together like once or something, but I don't think they're like together.
No. I don't think they're together. But I think I could see it like a night or like a few nights.
Hey, like whatever fuels your fire, Kanye. Like we are
like
supportive.
We don't judge. We just want to know.
Totally. And like did you go to the Pink Mansion? Like
I wonder if Jeffree Star's still trying to sell that mansion, like that heinous fucking house.
Ugh. Okay, my last one's really funny, but there's a conspiracy theory that Britney Spears worked for George W. Bush.
Doing what?
There is so much evidence.
Seriously?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to it.
Okay.
So there is like this conspiracy theory saying that like Britney Spears worked for George W. Bush, that like anytime a scandal happened with George and his administration, Britney would cover it up for whatever crazy thing
like
she did.
Like do something crazy. Oh, okay.
So I'm going to run through the things. Spears' famous kiss with Madonna at the 2003 Video Music Awards came around the same time that Bush was facing backlash for the Iraq War. January 2004, Spears also famously married her childhood friend Jason Alexander in Las Vegas, and that only lasted for 55 hours. This happened a week before Bush's former aide, Scooter Libby, was set to stand trial for leaking the name of an undercover CIA agent.
Nice.
Okay. In early 2006, Spears was caught driving with her son, Sean Preston, on her lap, and then later criticized for not installing her son's car seat correctly. Around this time, Bush's vice president, Dick Cheney, accidentally shot a man during a hunting trip. Vice also noted that Bush was facing a long approval rating of 38%.
Ooh.
So it's like it's just, what a coincidence. In 2007, when Bush's war on terror was taking a negative turn with the resurgence of the Taliban and Al-Qaeda, Spears shaved her head and attacked a paparazzi van with an umbrella. These wild coincidences led some people to believe that Spears was hired to distract from the public from some of the criticism Bush and his administration was facing. This idea was even backed up by the fact that Spears' headline-grabbing behavior slowed down after Bush left the White House in 2008.
But I think that's also when she went into her conservatorship.
No, but like, how funny.
Could you fucking imagine though if like she actually was doing all this and then they're like, by the way, 10-year conservatorship, you can't do fuck all for the next 10 years.
But also like, please, if you're the one who decided to make note of all of this, like who came up with this? Like, where did you... I don't know. I just found that so
like,
funny.
Who put 2 and 2 together?
It is a coincidence. Like 5 major scandals of his happen like 1 to 2 days like before Britney would do something.
I think it just like depends what your definition of like a large scandal is. Because the thing is like, I guess we were young, so like we weren't really in the know about that stuff. But it's like, would that? I guess that would make headlines today.
Oh, Bush's?
Yeah, or like whoever our current president was, like, would that?
What he was doing? Oh, no, it would. It totally would.
Yeah, I guess so.
But like,
interesting.
I'm supporting of this.
You think it's true?
No, but like, I want it to be true. So yes.
I don't genuinely think it's true. I would believe it if the whole conservatorship hadn't have happened. Then I'd be like 100%.
Well, maybe she acts... Well, this is the crazy thing. Like, what if she did all these things, but, like, she was a secret agent, so she couldn't tell her family about it. So they're like, oh, my God, she's crazy. We got to put her into a conservatorship. And she screwed herself over. And she's, like, living this lie. And this is why, like, she's like, the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out. She's gonna go on Oprah and be like, I worked for George W.
Unless she like made bank doing all that.
Totally.
Like she's got money in the bank and she's like, I secretly want to retire, guys. Like,
yeah.
And then that's why she's like, oh, she was okay with the conservatorship, guys. But I don't know. Probably not. For how much of a...
Free Britney, don't come at us like that whole thing. Like, we're just kidding. But like, it is funny to think about these in real, like if they were all true.
Yeah. Did you listen to any of the Call Her Daddy podcast with Jamie Lynn Spears?
I did not, because I don't want to support her in any way. And I thought it was like, I heard it wasn't that juicy. Was it? Like nothing came out of it. Like headlines.
No, nothing huge came out of it, but it's just... listening to the way she was talking and like trying to victimize herself was like, it was just kind of embarrassing. Like there was this one part where she was like, when my sister was in the conservatorship, I did research, and if she came and stayed with me out of state, like if she would have come and stayed with Jamie Lynn in like Nashville or something, or Tennessee, for 6 months, then it would like somehow void the conservatorship.
Okay, I heard
And she was like, I offered multiple times. I don't know why she never came. And I'm like, number one, she's got 2 kids in LA that she like does not want to leave. Second of all, do you think she was allowed to go?
Yeah.
She was in a conservatorship. She didn't have access to her own money. Like, you dumb bitch. She doesn't like
go pick her up.
Exactly.
That's funny. I'm watching. Do you watch Sweet Magnolias on Netflix? I actually don't even recommend it for you because like it's kind of a hard watch for me because they're so
cheesy,
Southern. Like because they are acting Southern. The Southern catchphrases are just crazy. Like, oh, crickets, or oh my god, what a funny donkey. Like, I don't know.
Funny donkey.
I can't even think of any of the sayings, but they're so dumb. But Jamie Lynn is on it. Like, she was a prominent thing in season 1, and I watched like the first episode yesterday, and she's like not in it. I'm like, is this a coincidence? Like, was she taken out?
Oh, like
so
you edited her out?
Yeah. Do you think I did research before this? No, because it just came into my head.
It's possible. I mean, you watch Euphoria, yeah. We text about it, but like apparently they like Barbie Ferreira, like she asked to like have a lot of her scenes taken out because she didn't like the like writing. The
director asked her to do some things that she didn't like.
Oh, so they didn't even film it.
They filmed it, but while she was doing it, like after, she was like, I don't like. I think that's how the route went. I'm
so mad that like, spoiler alert, in the like, was it not the last episode, the one before that, but like how Nate's dad just like whips his dick out, peeing everywhere, and I was like, yes, dick. Like I think we talked about this before.
It's fake.
Fucking all prosthetic. Fake. And he even was like when he was peeing, he's like, yeah, I had a prosthetic. There was like a bag and everything, and I'm like, this is fucked up.
I know, but that guy. I'm still like vividly that guy that sat on the toilet taking his shit.
Oh, his was real.
That's a real dick.
That's a real dick.
And I was like, that is not the position I want to be in. Like, no.
But what's interesting is I've been watching the Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee show on Disney. It's good.
Okay.
You gotta watch it.
I need to watch it.
It's not slow. It's really, really good. But like Lily James, like you would not even think that was her. Like they did such an amazing job. Like they did like forehead prosthetics.
Oh wow.
And even like because they have sex scenes. Like it's funny because it's on Disney Plus, but it's like not a Disney show. It's
Disney
through like Star or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, like she's full naked, but it's like full prosthetics. Like it's not her. So I'm like, I'm wondering like what it must feel like to be an actor where you're naked, but you're not naked.
Like your boobs are covered by boobs. Like.
Yeah. But there's also like, it was, there's a full scene of Tommy Lee talking to his dick. And it's like full frontal on the camera, and the dick's like up, and it's like the little hole is like the mouth. It was fucking funny.
I thought it was funny?
It was funny.
Okay, good. I gotta watch it. But like Tommy Lee is even hard to look at. So like his like appearance. But like
Sebastian Stan plays Tommy Lee.
Who's that?
The guy from Avengers, the one with like the arm missing. Everyone on TikTok was like obsessed with him.
That's not my TikTok.
Who else did he play? I'm trying to think what else he's been in. I can't believe
you just referenced Avengers. It's like almost offensive.
But no, he's been in like other stuff. I just can't remember.
Actually, while you're thinking on that, I'll give an update. So I'm 5 movies in out of the 9 Star Wars.
Nice. So you're onto the newer set now?
Oh my god, no, I'm on the old one. I'm one more old one, and honestly, like good fucking riddance.
There's more than 9.
Nope. Well, 9 core ones, and then there's
you're not watching the
optional ones. No, we're not. We're just watching the core ones that went out, and then we're gonna watch those ones later. But like in this sequence.
Got it. You have to watch Solo, like Han Solo. Yeah. You can. That one's not my favorite. Rogue One, must watch.
Okay. Yeah, we'll watch that after. But we're just watching like the core 9. And honestly, really liking Star Wars right now. I don't think I'll ever watch them again or alone.
Yeah, no.
But like one and done, I'm really happy that I'm doing it. And yeah.
I can't.
It's okay.
Like what else big? No, now it's bothering me. I must. Okay, well, like you'll recognize his face. Hold on.
Okay, are you a girl that like watches
this guy? You've seen him.
Oh yeah.
He plays Tommy Lee. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what
hot.
else has he been in?
I'm the type of girl when I watch any type of TV or movie, IMDb is in my hand at all times. And I'm like, who is this? Who were they married to? What did they do? I need to know everything about their lives. Like,
shit. Oh, did you watch I, Tonya?
Yes.
Yeah, he plays the guy that she's married to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
so cool. That guy. So he's been in that. He's been in like, He was also in The Martian with
No.
Matt Damon. You haven't seen The Martian? Where Matt Damon's stuck on Mars?
No. Oh, and then does he like builds his own food? Yes. Good.
Yes, so he was in that, and yes, mostly. Oh, he was in like Once Upon a Time for a little bit. Mostly all the Avengers stuff. Oh, he was also in Black Swan.
Oh, I was actually thinking about rewatching that movie lately.
He was in Gossip Girl. He was Carter Bazin.
That's who he is. That's how I know him. Yeah. So good. Well, do you have anything else to add?
No, that's it for conspiracy theories. I have a small apology of the week. It's not a huge apology. Or you have one?
I don't have one.
Oh, okay, it's like super small. Apologies to Steve's parents because I've been using their printer to print out all of my returns from my online shopping.
Yes.
I feel so bad because sometimes we make a trip just so I can print something out, and I'm like, I'm sorry. But what's funny is I have a printer upstairs. I just have to buy ink for it. But like ink's really expensive.
So expensive. But honestly, parents love that shit. They'll take any excuse. Like right now, I'm like, I don't have laundry in my in unit, so I'm like, okay, I'm coming over for laundry tonight. And we're gonna watch The Bachelor, and she's like ordering food in for me, so we're gonna have like a girls' night. Like
jealous.
Parents will take any type of visit. So although
I did come across on TikTok today this printer, it's like long and skinny like this.
Oh,
and you don't need ink for it.
You
just put paper in on one side, it comes on the other side. Yeah, it's like a laser. It's like $320, but like if you think about how much you'll save on ink, like that's a very sound investment.
It's an investment if you print a lot of things. I don't return a lot like you, so I won't
probably get use from it 5 times a month.
Whoa, I can't even remember the last time I printed something. Passport. I printed my passport stuff.
Oh yeah, I had to print that too because it wouldn't work online.
No, it was not.
Well, that's my apology of the week. Sorry for using and abusing.
I love that. Thank you for listening. We really enjoyed this episode. I hope you did too. If you do, give us 5 stars on iTunes or Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Spotify.
Wait, does Spotify do reviews? No.
I don't know, but if they do, please leave one. They're really helpful. Follow us on Instagram at We Apologize Podcast. My personal one is Tony Rose Goulden, Tony with an I.
And mine is Alex_French, 2 X's, 2 H's.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.